Open my eyes to the light of understanding. Open my eyes to the light of truth commanding. Open my eyes to the knowledge of the way. On this day, we be the gift to the people. Behold my church and look at my steeple. See me in my need, oh, see me in my Father's seed. See me on the way to a new day. New day. Law of the universe come to my mind, entering my mind's eye. Law of the universe into my mind, enriching my mind's eye. Universal law, universal law, universal law, universal law.
All right.
Juneteenth commemoration. Commemoration. Who can tell me what is the root word of commemoration? Raise your hand. Someone else other than Big Brother. My young people, we learning about root words in school, right? So what is the root word of commemoration? Okay, you're not a young person in grade school, but I'll take you, yes ma'am. Commemorate. Okay, we are engaging here today. So I'm not here just to entertain you. I want to entertain you, okay? But I want you to, let's vibe together.
All right.
Let's have some vibes. B-Y-B-Z-S. Vibes. Let's share some vibes. Okay, what does commemorate mean? Big brother.
Start.
Huh?
Start. To commence. To begin.
To begin. Okay. One more. Who else? Commemorate. Okay, I initiate it now. To reflect. To focus. To remember. Commemorate. Juneteenth commemoration. Juneteenth is a commemoration of over 250,000 enslaved descendants of Africa, established in 1865 in Galveston, Texas. However, the proclamation or pronouncement was officially made 2 years prior. I'm going to come back and ask you all some questions, so listen up, listen up. The Emancipation Proclamation of 1863, January 1st, was an executive order. Hopefully everyone is paying attention to the news now, because you're hearing about executive orders. An executive order that was issued by whom? Abraham Lincoln, announcing that those enslaved in Confederate States, get your phones out now, you don't know what the Confederate States is, I'm coming back at you, would be free. This was a step, but not enforced until truce arrived in 1865. Remember now, it actually was announced or proclaimed or issued 2 years prior, which was 1863. The announcement was known as General Order Number 3. Why was it called General Order Number 3? The person was General Granger on June 19, 1865, bringing the proclamation or the announcement. The news spread throughout other states. However, the information was held by slave owners. Why? They wanted to continue to have what? Free slave labor, right? And also due to isolation and distance. The 13th Amendment became a constitutional amendment that what? Abolished slavery and involuntary servitude. And as a result of the proclamation establishing Juneteenth. Now, there was a clause to that 13th Amendment. There's a clause in there, and everyone should do your homework because I think it's very important, because these clauses that are inserted in the Constitution is the fine print. But we have to get into the law because a lot of this stuff is being talked about right now. I don't want to say stuff, issues, okay? The news is proclaimed from state to nation. 1865 to 1877 ushered in the Reconstruction period, a period of hope, uncertainty, and struggle for the nation, as well as the transformation of lives. Though first celebrated in 1866, Juneteenth became a national holiday in 2021. Not only a national holiday, but a federal holiday. However, in 2025, Juneteenth is still unknown to most Americans. All in all, Juneteenth represents the struggle for civil rights, racial equality, and is a day to reflect and celebrate African American history and culture. Aluta Katanua, the struggle continues. Aluta Katanua,
The struggle continues.
Aluta Katanua,
The struggle continues.
All right, that's what we need. We need that unity, and we need that strong, bold voice. At this time, well, I would like to introduce myself again, in case you didn't hear the brother on the mic. Most people call me Mama Africa, okay? I don't know why, but they do. My name is Aissatou Rakel. So I'm gonna give you a story, an African story. The animals are very much a part of our life, and we can learn a lot from the animals. The name of this story is The Hunter and the Turtle. There was a hunter, and he was on his way to do his work. He had his sack in the back, on his back with his tools in it. Now, if he's a hunter, what type of tools might he have? If he's a hunter, what type of tools might he have? Rifle. A what? Maybe he might have a rifle, a gun, or maybe a machete, right? But African people never really been big on guns.
Spears.
Never really had that type of access.
They have a spear.
You know, we were more machete, bow and arrow, rocks, things like that from long ago, right? So he's going through the forest. He has his tools in his sack. And he stumbles upon a turtle, a tortoise. For those that don't know, A tortoise is a giant turtle. But you know, sometimes the turtles get trapped on their back. And so was the tortoise, trapped on his back, and he couldn't turn over. He was struggling because their shell is round, correct? So the hunter goes and turns the turtle over so that he can walk. So the turtle moves on his way. And the hunter picks up his sack and continues on his way. And he puts his sack down and he takes out one tool, which is an axe. And he goes and he sees a big tree. And he takes his axe and he starts to wail at the tree. Bing! 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 The sound of the axe echoes throughout the forest. I can just see the vibration of the sound. The sound waves echoing throughout the forest. Here comes a lion. Whoa. What other animal came forward in the forest? What other animal came forward in the forest? Woo, we got to start reading some more books. Get off of social media. What other animals, big animals, little animals you know about in the forest? Huh? Alligator? Maybe. Because they live on what? They live on land and in the water, right? Very good. Give them a hand. Very good. What other animal came forward out the forest, young man? Huh? A bear. Woo! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Yes! Giraffe. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. What about snakes? Snakes. Yes. Woo! What about gorillas? Y'all better watch some TV. Turn on some scientific stuff or something. Some nature stories. Yes, they all came out. And why did they come out? They came out because the hunter was chopping down the tree. And all the animals of the forest, they benefit and use the trees. The monkeys, the birds, the exotic birds that we love to see, the snakes, everything. So they came out to attack the hunter. But guess what happens? The turtle comes to the rescue of the hunter. The turtle communicates with all the other animals. You see, the animals, they communicate with each other in their own animal language. Do you believe that?
Yes. Yeah.
Say yes.
Yes.
The plants, they communicate with each other. Yes? Y'all better watch some nature stuff. That's why I used to love, when I was growing up, I used to love to watch the nature stuff and the scientific pictures. So I love science now. So the tortoise called off all the animals off of the hunter and saved the hunter's life. So, what's the moral of the story? This brother looks like a hunter right here. What's the moral of the story?
Man, why you do that?
It's an easy moral of the story. My brother here is from Uganda. What's the moral of the story? We all have heard it before. The moral of the story is, one of the morals of the story, anytime there's a story, there's many morals of the story. You don't have to just go with what I say, okay? One moral of the story is that one kind favor deserves another. I know y'all done heard that before. Why y'all sitting here acting like y'all Clueless. Okay, another moral of the story is do not desecrate or destroy your environment.
That's right.
The place where you live.
That's right.
The things that you can benefit from in the earth. Do not destroy those things unless you're going to destroy it and create something better. Okay? Anyone else have a moral of the story? You're welcome to share it at this time. Huh? Thank you. I like that one. Let's give them a hand.
Surprise.
We are all connected. That is very important. Black lives matter. All life matters.
All right.
Plants matter. The water matters. Everything that we need each other. All of that matters. We come from the earth. Earth be our mother. We come from the earth. Mother Earth. We come from the earth. Earth be our mother. We come from the earth. Mother Earth. Now I want everyone to sing that with me. Because we all here are blessed with a voice. Okay? So we can sing a simple song. Who was that made that tune? Sing a simple song. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who was that?
Sly Stone.
Who?
Sly and the Family Stone.
Sly Stone! Let's give him a hand. The words are, we come from the earth. Say it.
We come from the earth.
Earth be our mother.
Earth be our mother.
We come from the earth.
We come from the earth.
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth.
That's all it is to it. Okay. We come from the earth. Earth be our mother. We come from the earth. Mother Earth. We come from the earth. Earth be our mother. We come from the earth. Mother Earth. One more time. We come from the earth. Earth be our mother. We come from the earth. Mother Earth. Thank you. Now, what year did Juneteenth become a national and federal holiday?
1865.
2021.
2021.
Y'all throwing some numbers. 2021. What year was Juneteenth established? What year?
1865.
1865. And what year was it officially announced?
1867?
1863. Huh?
I thought she said when was Juneteenth established.
Emancipation Proclamation. 1865. That's when it was established. But it was pronounced 2 years prior, remember?
Yes.
But it was enforced starting in 1865. Okay? What was the name of the person that delivered the message? Abraham Lincoln. No.
General.
He was not the one that delivered it. He
General
came with the
Granger.
troops. What was his name? General Granger. Very well. And what year was Juneteenth first celebrated? Say it again. 1866. Thank you. All right. Anyone have any questions? Any questions? Okay, I'm going to come back at you And I'm going to play some music for you, and I want some of you to get up and dance with us. Because you still have legs, and you still got I don't see no wheelchairs out here. Okay? Thank you. Aluta Katanua! Y'all better wake up. I'm telling y'all, this